Okay, y'all been asking for some more cooking videos, so here we go. Daniel and I are going to make Crockpot tacos for tomorrow. Yeah, Crockpot tacos. So here's what it calls for, the ingredients. It calls for the corn, yellow corn tortillas, pecani sauce, pepper and onion blend. And actually what it calls for is red and yellow and green peppers. That's what we're using, the same thing basically. Red onions, but this got white onions in it, so it'll be all right. We're using four chicken breasts, and then we're going to use, instead of, it calls for fajita seasoning, but we're going to use tequila lime, and then we're going to use salt, and then cayenne pepper, and it calls for lemon. Well, I added the lemon pepper. It calls for the rest of it, and ground paprika. And then here's how we're going to put it together. Okay, first things first. Guys, that's just stained. I had beans in it and I've scrubbed it. It's just stained. Put your chicken in the bottom. Yes, we washed our hands. We washed. Did you wash your hands today? That's W-A-R-S-H. Yeah. Okay, chicken. Okay, then it calls to mix the ingredients. So we're emptying the bag of the red peppers and bell peppers and onions and all of that. And then you have to add all these seasonings to the bowl with the peppers. Enough. Goodness, Daniel, I think overdoes it on the salt a little bit. How much cayenne pepper that thing call for? Because I think Daniel's putting his own little thing in there. Yeah, don't shoot me. Be setting my fields on fire. Okay, now we have it all added. Okay, now you mix it. It's frozen in case you're wondering. It's okay, it's going to be in the crock pot overnight, so that ain't going to matter. Okay? Alright, then you pour, after it's all mixed together, you pour it all on top. Okay, then on top of all of that, you're going to add the pecani sauce. Ouch.
Elbow.
Alright, and then you add water, which we like to add we like to make sure all the pecani's sauce is out of, you don't want to waste nothing. So we just put the water in the jar, and we're going to put two of those pecani jars, 2 waters. That's the first one. And then we're going to add a second one. And then what we're going to do is put this on low, and it's going to cook all night. So, and I'll show you in the morning after it all gets cooked.
We'll probably have to put another one before the night's over.
Yeah, we'll probably have to put another water before the night's over, but we'll just kind of watch it. But okay, the lid. Yeah, it's hard to do. I'm looking at the camera. And then we're going to put that on low. And then we're going to let it cook all night. Of course, Daniel and I will be checking it throughout the night. And if it needs more water, we'll add another jar of water. Okay, guys, it's the next day. And the chicken crock-pot tacos are ready. The chicken, it just fell apart. And Daniel just kind of shredded it a little more. Because you want the chicken shredded in there. And let's move on to the next step. Okay, you take your frying pan and you heat it up with some olive oil in the bottom, or we use olive oil. I'm diabetic, so I need the olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. Okay, then you take your Tostitos and you put it down in the crock pot, and you get the juice all over it. That's been cooking all night. Then you're gonna put it in your pan, and you're gonna flip it on both sides. There you go. Okay. Then after you get it hot, you are going to put your ingredients in the Tostito. And then you're going to put it back on the stove.
Probably have too much.
No, you're going to roll it over as a taco anyway. Just shove it over to the end. He's sticking out my meat. Okay. If I had shredded cheese, I would add shredded cheese. But I'm out, so we're not going to do shredded cheese. Okay. Uh-oh. We got some of the cheaper. I was out of Tostitos, so instead of going to Walmart, you need to use your spatula, baby. Instead of going to Walmart, we got the cheaper ones at the dollar store.
They're not working with the
And these are not doing too hot, but you know, you get the gist of it anyway. Let's try another one. Okay, here we go. We're going to try it again. Like I said, this is trial and error. And this one's looking better. We got it, and we kind of perfected that a little bit better. We figured out another way to do this because it's tearing up is to do it kind of like one of the Taco Bell's taco pizza. I think it would do better, but I'm going to put the complete recipe in the description box, and you guys can go from there the way you like to do it. Mmm.